the ancient religious wisdom, first the scandal, then the ambition. Failing at normalizing is probably caused by a bad upbringing. If you find it difficult to achieve the right state, think about this ancient Chinese saying, celebrity can no longer ignore self-annihilation. Tell people that you are moaning. Keep in mind these words of wisdom, like and motivate you to reach the end of the rainbow. Do not forget that after the horrible idea comes a surprise party. Remember the ancient religious wisdom. Are your secret fears merely a set of lies created by opportunities? Embrace something not infinity and you will achieve the known. Squeeze your ovaries against your brain. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. It's never too late to be more conformed. Any individual who understands change understands an epiphany. Keep repeating to yourself, my soul is not mediocre, my soul is not mediocre. Breathe in and out. Keep in mind that a very spiritual guru once said, "He that repayeth his oxen repayeth himself." There was once a bald-headed warrior who was looking for a good fight, when he came upon a gorgeous beggar. "Where can I find a good fight?" he asked the beggar.
Alright, is the NDI working? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Yeah, good. Oh, Pud's ready. I can't spell. He's big queet. Yeah, he's a cutie. Give Mochi a treat. I'm gonna give these guys a treat. I gotta go grab them over here. A lot of things moved around here. I got a blue screen. Now I have to sell my green screen. The blue screen works a lot better. I also did this. Blows very cold air all the time. It's awesome. It was my whole weekend and 4th of July was putting that thing in. Box, I was having some trouble with the TTV LOL Pro, but the alternative player for Twitch was coming in clutch and doing its job. That's the add-on that I think is linked by the bot. Can I scroll chat while I'm feeding this cat? Yes, I can. Oh my god, it's so far up. Oh yeah, that's the one I linked in there to, the alternate player for Twitch. It's available for, oh my god, I don't want to chat. Hey, is the noise, does the microphone working? Are you guys hearing me? Hello? Yeah, it looks like it's working. Cracker's turn. Was coming in clutch for watching GDQ. Mic is working, that's good. I keep accidentally clicking the keyboard thing. Should be a lot less insanely loud in here too, because I'm not running two extremely loud window ACs. Can hear all the cat chomps. Good. Oh, I would really like to just put Hot Dog on the green screen and have him get some treats while these guys look at him and are like, who the fuck is that guy? Oh, you know, I moved the router around. Well, I moved one of the Wi-Fi access points around. And it might actually let me roam all the way over there without losing the connection. I have no idea. Maybe we'll have to try that at some point. Okay, that's enough for Pud. We've been giving Hot Dog his medicine. He's on back trim for some protozoas or something. And he does not like it. I've never had a cat not like something so much. I'm pretty good at getting my hands in a cat's mouth for giving them pills if they won't take their pills. And he rejects them like I have not seen. And even when we force the pills, and then you do the thing where you hold him till he swallows, he vomits. Like he can't handle it. And he foams up like he has rabies. Like he hates it. Okay, more for Pud. Don't you want some crackers? So we bought some tiny gel caps because he's a kitten, and we crushed the pill and put the fragments in the gel caps, and those are working if we force him down. But he gets very sad for 2 minutes, and then he's immediately happy again when we give him treats. And he forgets everything. Which is pretty good. Because it makes me really sad to make him sad, because he's a baby. Meanwhile, Crackers makes me sad constantly. So I'm okay with him being sad, right? And he hisses at me. Finally made the full switch to Brave. Chrome with less Google. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and especially with the incognito tracking stuff, and then being like, oh, we'll delete it. Like, okay, guys. I haven't been using Chrome for personal stuff for a long time. I use it as my work browser. That makes it really easy to delineate. Pud, why do you look so weird today? To delineate work stuff and not work stuff. And then I use Brave for stream. I like Brave. Seems to work well. Haven't found anything broken yet, but I really don't use it for that much. Besides showing you guys Reddit sometimes. Whoa. Really, Pud? You don't want this. He doesn't want it. Crackers, it's your turn. We're going to sprinkle you with it like a pretty girl. And then we'll put some over there, which he's going to jump for right away. All right. Fairy dust dispensed. Mario Maker 2 makered. Prepared. Whatever. Still feel like I forgot something. I don't know what it was. Oh, I forgot to pull up Mario Maker. That's why it's weirdly quiet in here. Oh, Mario Maker noises. All right. Now, what did I miss? We can hear all the cat chomps. Got a clip here. Pull that up and look at it later. Yeah, they've been unbelievably shady. I like Firefox. I've used Firefox for a long time. I don't have an easy way to present it without revealing a lot of personal information, but I really like this Firefox add-on that lets me do multiple rows of bookmark or of open tabs. That's how I manage my active stuff, is I have too many tabs. I don't have a good workaround. So I've just stuck with that forever. Yeah, Firefox occasionally breaks everything. That's the thing. Fox, let's see what you got. L9 N KT3 A9G G. All right. No. Oh. I saw this on Reddit already, and I took a quick peek. Oh. And I saw that this guy was a real hot penis, and I tried to give him some feedback even. You might have saw that. Wasn't having it. That's where I found it. Yeah, probably same post. And I just watched the little trailer he posted and was like, oh, you should cover up your pipes. Levels with naked pipes are usually bad. He didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. And then I looked at it in the viewer and was like, oh, it's got a fucking dev-ish exit and a bunch of dumb shit. This is a garbage level. It's almost not a garbage level. Like, it's totally almost not a garbage level. I think it's right there. Yep, that's how you fuck it. There's a reset back to start, too. Naked pipe. There's just a bunch of terrible stuff. Just a bunch of terrible choices. Snow trees in the background look phallic. They really do. The little snow trees really do. Doot, 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 doot. That's the way to do that. Pud, get it. Oh, Pud's in there licking up the drugs right away. Guys, how you guys doing tonight? You guys have good 4th of Julys? Megan, thanks for dropping something in there. King, thanks for dropping something in there. We'll get to him pretty soon. I spent about 10 hours on the 4th and maybe 8 more hours on the 5th running wire with that big old air conditioner behind me. But it hugely improved my quality of life. Oops. Hey, no indicators for the fireballs is so annoying, too. It seems like such a minor thing, but when the fireballs don't... And it's one of those things where you see it, and you're like, oh, that's going to be annoying. But then as soon as you start touching, you're like, oh, this is fucking terrible. Like, Nintendo clearly communicates where Podobo is going to be when you are in a level with Podobo in it. Outside of putting them in specifically open pits, it's a fart. Oh, hang on. There. We're only going to play this for a second so I can mark the dev exit. Fucker. Damn, bounce too high because I'm dumb. Okay. No. Dev, ease up. Post. Doot, 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 doot. Little bit of spaghetti. Pull it back. Save myself. Well, like, this is what's really weird, too, is you can see, like, he took some effort to enclose some things in solid block in weird places where it wasn't even necessary. So that makes the naked pipes even more bizarre. Now, where was the stupid exit here? I looked at it. Viewer. G. Oh yeah, G to what? What was it? G to E? G to K. Yeah, G to K. Okay, so we're going in here. Then we're going in this one. Dribble. Boom. 42-second world record. Yeah, it's all kicking through right to here. It's a really circuitous and weird path through it. There's a bunch of different paths, but it seems really clearly put together for you to take that exit and skip everything else. At least that's very likely what he did. And I already booted. I'd like to boot again. I can boot up the other switch and boot again. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, and it was one of those things, because I literally didn't look at the viewer. I looked at the trailer. The little bit in the trailer looked okay. It looked like a level with too many fireballs. He put together a trailer, so you immediately think like, oh, this guy can't be an idiot. He made a trailer. And then you see Naked Pipes, and you're like, what the fuck's happening? How do you not... What are you doing? What's wrong with you? So I really was not expecting him to be all grumpy about it. I bet there's a lot of bad in there, too. Really doesn't like that level code. Alright, Casey, let's see what you got. Actually allowed to say motherfucker. B-W-N. How do you hack her mother? F-R-S 53G. Go. The most fun level. Oh no. You don't love this level. The problem is you. Where did you find this? Auto Mario and Link in New Soup. Boy, does that tell you everything you need to know, right? It is not. It never is. My chat back up here. So for the story, yeah, let's hear it. I hardly know her. I'm old enough to think that's funny, but only because I am constantly stupid about things like that. Oh. We live right next to Minor Court, which constantly results in the dumbest possible joke. What a dumb way to do a fish. Oh. Do. Someone submitted it to a stream I watched earlier. They tried to boo it and they liked it instead. Oh no. I had one of those the other day and it was really heartbreaking. I'm gonna look at it blind and then I'm gonna get mad. Oh right, they're crazy at night. And I can't do anything. And I'm soft locked. There's that. We can clearly tell what we're doing here. So, this is Babby's first troll level. Somebody submitted this to a stream on purpose? Go. Man, I feel like usually these people have some shame. Like, I thought there were less of them, but maybe they've just learned to avoid me. But I feel like new Timmies are born every day. Turn 13 and they get access to their dad's Nintendo Switch. Just damage boost? Yeah, I don't see anything else I can do. What? Why would you do the same stupid troll twice? Oh, Jimmy. Smighty just wanted to be an ass. He knows better. So it's a real person? What did they do this for? Like it's a grown-up who makes better levels? Was this for Carl's contest, maybe? Quote. It's just an awful night level I whipped up to be an jerk to endless players? Oh. Oh, what a horrible thing to do. Oh. I mean, the people suffering in Endless are already suffering so much. Like, make nice levels. Imagine how good Endless could be if it wasn't as bad as it was. Oh my god, it's literally just that setup. Oh my god. Like, imagine how good Endless would be if more people were like, fuck Endless players. Or less people were like that, and more people were like, oh, I should make good levels for Endless. Oh. This one, what happened to your keyboard? Why finish this? I was gonna look at it for a minute and then leave. I assumed there was gonna be more, and then I was gonna yell at it and look at it in the viewer, and then it just kept going, so I just kind of kept doing it against my will, against my better judgment. I really thought I would fuck up one of these mushrooms. That's what you did for the previous level. Look, my handwriting is not good normally. It's extra bad when I do it with the scribbler, but they'll figure it out. It's not even a train wreck. It's a little bit more like you squish a centipede under a book and it keeps squirming, right? So you just keep holding down the book. You just keep holding it on the centipede. You know it's dead, and the legs just keep moving because they're evil inside, and they're made of nothing but evil. But you can't help it because, you know, the legs are still moving, so you keep pushing. Oh. I had more booze. I wish I was less lazy. What a bad level. Oh. I finally learned not to drag on the wall, and then I get punished for not dragging on the wall. Darkness. My old friend. Browser. Hey. Yeah, Chrome for work seems like a good idea just because Chrome is kind of the default. Edge is Chrome base and everything too. But, what's grid? Is grid just G? Yes, it is. Okay, grid is making it look a little messy. Wow, yeah, it's just a straight fall. And then B to naked B, and then just a, yeah. Even if you're trying to make a nasty level, it could have been nastier in a better way. Well, that's a 1 boo and 1 like. That's probably the toilet for that level. Probably the end. Oh, yeah, I really need to do that. Is that on my list? I'm pretty sure I put it on there. Channel point reward to boo with extra switch, yeah. Oh, let me put this on there too. This is probably something I should try to do tomorrow at least. I have Fluid Q up to get set up. I just didn't do it yet. But Fluid Q works with OCW levels. And I really need to figure out how the hell Docker works. I'm a grown-up. I'm pretty sure that once I get it set up, I'll be like, oh shit, Docker's really easy to use. Why am I so lazy? And I have a bunch of fucking server resources doing nothing all the time. 4 V8 KKF. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's just basic, simple-ass containerization. I should be on it. I'm just lazy. It's one of those things where when you've never touched it, it seems like, oh, this is going to be a whole thing, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Spike ball Shuringan. Did I type it wrong? D7 4V8 KKF. No, I didn't. My sub is an overhaul of my attempt at a troll last time. Decided to make a friendlier level using the spike ball following Mario gimmick. Okay. Did you rename your account? Is that what's happening? Change username. Okay. Okay. You change your username to your real first and last name because that is unfair. Okay, that sets up the ball and lets me reset it. That's good. Someone else's name? Well, I don't. I want to do a straight out of the box, go, stick the fucking Docker VM or whatever in the hole, Docker dock, and then fire away. Okay, seems like it's easier to not lose it. Now it's just breaking stuff. Got him. Okay, we need him to blow. Oh, what happens if this happens? Does this break anything? No. Oh, maybe? We can get stuck there, but I don't know if it breaks it. Will it trigger it? Yes, it will. Okay. Good. That all works. So was this wanting to play with the same concept, but ditching the pro level idea, or were you still trying to stick to that a little bit? We still have this. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, well, we can't lose the ball so easily anymore. That's good. They're supposed to get the mushroom? Hope not. This grabs the ball. Okay. Now we can see the ball. We no longer have that middle jump set up. Ball's doing a lot of P-switch. See what this is. It is a mushroom. Blocks were supposed to keep you safe. Ditch the troll. Okay. Yeah, they still came off as a troll. They did not keep me safe. Okay. Build a hole. Dang. Yeah, oh man. The GDQ stuff was great. You guys didn't watch the GDQ troll race? It's on the GDQ's YouTube now, with Carl and Juz, and the whole thing was just absolutely great. The levels were extremely fun. Carl was basically the only Mario Maker person that I'll still watch, you know, sometimes, but even that's hard. And I like Juz. Juz does really cool Mario World stuff, and he just put out a hack that is really, really pretty. And pretty fun. Oh, I'm going in the pipe. Oh, Carl put it up on his YouTube too? That's cool. Okay, we've gone in a very different direction. Yeah, it was absolutely great. They were much faster than me in all of the levels. It was really, really fun. The commentators something about none of the testers could finish the Tempest Funk level, and I said, oh, those testers must have really sucked, and I got banned. For 3 months, but then they unbanned me 20 minutes later. Oh, fine. That was weird. Oop, I guess I have to hold the button? Oh, uh-oh. Did I just kill myself? Maybe I can get back down there. Yeah, it definitely... I wouldn't say it started out bad, but it started out a little tiny bit shakier, I think, than they were intending. They weren't really screen cheating that effectively, but there were still some good payoffs, like, even really early on. Did I get a friggin' checkpoint? I don't think I did. Yeah, the screen sharing really, really started to come together, especially at the end. At the end, it was unbelievable. Okay, I'm pretty sure I doomed it. Yes, I doomed it. I'm gonna go burn somewhere. There we go. I mean, even if I was racing, honestly, if I was racing someone, it would have been slower. I'll tell you right now. If I was racing somebody, it would have been slower, because I would have gotten so focused on watching them. Or I would have I would have gotten distracted. No matter what, I would have gotten distracted. Ah, those are more as well. Okay. What am I doing with you? Am I bringing you here to do this? I bet I am. Okay. Do your job. Was that pipe on the left enterable? Should I have tried to enter it? It has a lot of arrows on it, but it is not enterable. Sports, unlike, I guess the other one wasn't labeled that way, was it? No, I don't think so. Okay. Now are we just, sneaking past Bowser? Nope, we need a key. Oh, that is not an icicle that dropped. Well, the first bit worked better. The second bit is suffering from the, me not knowing what the hell we're doing here. Am I bringing Spike over there to deal damage? Oh, the other Spike got lost in that Muncher pit down there, so I couldn't reuse him. Okay, I think that's where the setup fell apart is there's nothing to destroy the Spike that we bring with us, so I had no idea how I was intended to deal damage here. Spike excavates Star. I thought I was supposed to bring Spike to throw balls, which he's doing a pretty bad job at. Spike, can you do your job? Are we close to the entity limit max? What is he doing? Do I have? Oh, I have to be adjacent to him for him to do it. Okay. Can he excavate? Oh, that Star. Okay. I assumed there was some type of P-switch setup where I was using this later, and then I just ignored it. Okay. Well, that makes the Rocky Wrenches make more sense. Yeah, hard to sort out. Definitely hard to sort out. A Star is there and visible, but Rocky Wrench Excavation was not, or Rocky Wrench, Spike Excavation was not my first thought. If you want to do that, it might be better to have it excavate a pipe. That, opens the way forward. There we go. Oh, that opens up and lets stars out, because if the player doesn't use that star correctly right through the first time, I feel like that sucks too. I'm pretty sure that star will not respawn, so you will just be sad. Yeah, the GDQ race was great. I actually want to do that now. I want to take last place in a bunch of really stupid troll races. Okay. Felt a little bit like pulling down the underwear to show me what was happening. No, I can't get back in there. I was gonna say, can I see that again? Was I in danger if I didn't do any input? It seems like no. We'll never know. Okay. Now we have the spike ball back. Yeah, that all seemed like a weird pivot. Weird thing. If you wanted to do like a little boss fight with the spike ball, with spike ball on theme, it would have been nice to maybe set something up that makes it look like the same spike balls rolling in from off screen that you brought off screen in the overworld. That it follows you to the subworld one way or the other. Maybe it just falls down next to the pipe. I don't know. Something to do with that. And then, yeah, I lost the spike ball and I'm in trouble. And then, maneuver that spike ball to something that, you know, flips the switch and drops Bowser into some lava or something like that. That doesn't require, so much semi-unrelated nonsense. There it is. Like, it was still spike balls, I get that. You gonna try a little harder, buddy, or what are we doing here? What's this? Am I supposed to come back here so it bounces? And then it goes up the hill? Can't see the spike ball real well from where the camera's gonna be. Yeah, there we go. So it is easy to lose track of there. And both times it seems like I lost it. Let's see what happens if we do that again the way I expect it to work. You have to lead it out. Coming? Yeah. More or less followed along there. We had to switch in the other position, it looked like, so we had to go back for it. Oh, let me try that one more time. What happens if we leave the switch alone? Or if we hit the switch twice? Does the switch block the thing? Or does it just come? It just comes. And if this is open... Oh no, if this is open, as long as you don't grab the vine and start scooting along, it works out fine. Okay, that was pretty neat. I don't know if a gentle slope makes a significant difference in how the ball climbs up there. To avoid that weird duck setup, but it seemed fine, and we were able to fix it before, too. And it's not like it happens every time. That was my initial concern. Is like, oh, is this going to happen every single time if I don't do the switch state exactly right? Just open that. Oh, there's another switch. Oh, there we go. And there's the end. Okay. Esports. Yeah. That actually all worked pretty well, too. I feel like... Watch what you see other people do after that second checkpoint there. If they have the same trouble tracking the ball, it might be easier to make sure the ball's on screen. Esports. If you want to make sure the ball is visible... if you put the player at the very top of the screen, that way you can control the camera and have more visible underneath them. Overall, I like that, but I think that the boss battle needs work. We'll come back to that. But yeah, if you position the player, let me go into the course maker here. High up in here. I can't burp anymore without Casey looking at me and saying esports good. Yeah, it doesn't have to be this high, but if Mario is this high up, you have a lot more room underneath him, where you can do stuff. Versus if you're not, you know, then you're going to be roughly centered in like the top of the bottom 2/3 of the screen. You're not dead center. You're a little bit more lower down, which makes it a little harder. So then you can see a little bit more. Just the only reason why I suggest it is so the player can see what the spike ball is doing, so it's easier for them to understand you are controlling the spike ball. I also think that thematically you could connect the spike ball in the overworld to a spike ball in the subworld, and then connect that back to the overworld. Like the whole idea being keep this spike ball alive, and then just give the player an opportunity to reset if they let the spike ball die or something goes wrong. But something like that would make it go from like, yeah, that was all passable and it was fine. The ending was cool. To like, oh, this is a fun-ass level with the spike ball where we're doing cool shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can really connect those and do something fun with it. Doesn't have to be pushing Bowser into the lava either. You could pre-damage him so the spike ball just kills him when it rolls into him. And then I think the spike ball stays alive if it kills him, but if it's a big one, I'm not 100% sure though. But that's a lot more work too. Okay, next. Ooh. Dropped it and he bailed right away. We're still going to take a quick peek at it. I'm curious. I saw it. It said he was offline like immediately, like 5 minutes later. LXP-YSF. Oh. Sometimes it's hard when I burp at like work to not say esports in unrelated, not stream related or video game related things. And I already get looks for burping. I don't care to explain to people that I have GERD or whatever. But I would get weirder looks. Did we play one of these? I would get weirder looks if I burped out the word esports all the time. No, we didn't. It looks like it's Super World. Doesn't look like we touched any of it. Probably what he was looking for. Well, sucks to suck. Next. TX7. Casey, thanks for dropping another one in there. G6F. DMG. I know there's an upload party this weekend. I flat out didn't get to it. More stuff from Reddit. Good. Oh. Probably one I didn't see. Oh, I started typing the wrong. YSF. Oh, I completely typed it wrong. TX7-G6F-NNF Uno Mas. Oh. I got in an argument with this guy, and I don't usually block people on Reddit. Man, just the back and forth was so stupid. And it was one of those things where, like, you could really tell in the dialogue that it wasn't even just that it was a personal attack. I don't care if people shoot personal attacks, but it was he was digging so hard to nitpick every single little thing I was saying so that he could discard it and say, oh, it was literally about some level he was suggesting. It was stupid and it was petty, and I was like, no, I don't. If you really can't understand why I would make a suggestion like that, then I don't want to interact with you. I'm betting this is going to piss me off. Yeah. And he makes good levels. It's entirely possible he's a gigantic penis butt who also makes good levels. But I got the impression from his statements that he was a Kaizo-y person. Kaizo in person. Oh. Is it not a real Uno Mas level? Is Pud belly up? Pud. No, Pud's back to the camera. Camera. Pud, show us some tits, Bud. Flop him out. Get him on out, buddy. Oh my god, he's looking at me like I'm a sex offender. It's okay because you're a cat. Oh, I feel like Jeffrey Epstein probably said the same thing to people. But, you know, not cat. And Titans B Esports. Was that supposed to be a legible hint? B. Huh. B for jump. His ear looked like a foot sticking up in the air in the tiny camera. In the tiny camera? Look, okay? Some people... We could be one of these guys who does this. Where is it? Where's the goddamn Twitch? There we go. Unlock. We could have the gameplay up here so that we have room for all the cameras and Pud and a chat box and a tip jar and a bunch of wiggly shit. But no, I think I've struck a balance between not sacrificing too much gameplay, and still having useful data on screen. But you know, or I didn't, and there's just too much stuff. It's almost like I posted the solution above. Oh, did you? Did you? And I'm blind. Hold jump. Okay. Is that a thing? Can you buffer a jump out of the door? Okay. No, that's not an Uno Mas mechanic. That is like the thing with how holding jump makes you have more airtime. Kidding me? I'm pretty sure this guy was eating dicks, was barking at me about not liking trolls, and then his stupid Uno Mas level has a troll in it. Oh, I think that was the core of the argument. Was him being dumb about troll stuff, as is often the case. It is. I will say though, most people in Mario Maker don't know that you get significantly more hang time. Like regrabs don't work exactly the same way as in Super Mario World, but it does make a difference. It's very small, but occasionally it's demonstrable. Any difference is something that you can play with. I have to look now. I don't want to be the pettiest person on the planet. MasterDni. Oh my god. And Geometry Dash stuff all the time. Dude, okay. Geometry Dash is terrible, and people who are super into Geometry Dash are so fucking annoying. And I have thought this far before I thought that this guy was a ding-dong. Oh my god, he's so active. I'm never gonna find it. Let me see. Guy posts a lot. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was 2 weeks ago. Took me a minute. Oh, yeah, what a stupid thread. Okay. I'm not gonna pull up a Reddit thread, nobody cares. But I suggested, it was somebody looking for the hardest Mario Maker 2 level, and I suggested a level from Dan Salvato, the, Lethal Ejection. Well-known creator, who's done really cool stuff in Mario, and outside of that, he made, Doki Doki Literature Club. He's done lots of cool shit. He's a cool guy. He does cool stuff. Lethal Ejection is an extremely challenging level that's easy to understand the second you see it. I included a video of it being played through because I thought that would be useful. And then the guy argued that it was easy and then suggested shell jump stuff and Team Shell stuff. And I clarified that Team Shell stuff is hard to approach for somebody that's not in that world. It's hard to understand, and especially at the high level, it's very difficult to even read. And then he just argued and argued and argued that it was terrible and blah blah, and it was such a stupid interaction. It was such an unbelievably stupid interaction. And the guy was just critical of my he was critical of my suggestion in a way that just seemed ridiculous. And even when I was suggesting, like, well, no, I think it's defensible. It's fine if you don't like it. I don't think it's an amazing level. I do think it's a high difficulty level that isn't as stupid as the stuff that people were suggesting. And that's a good place to start. And I wasn't even saying Kaizo bad. It was just stupid. It was a stupid interaction. It was a stupid, stupid thing to get lost in. But it wasn't troll related. Some wires were crossed in my brain. I don't know if he makes troll levels, but I'm guessing if he does Kaizo stuff, probably not too much. BMG. Casey, which one do you want me to take a look at here? Fuzzy Beetle Buzz. We didn't like. We probably didn't get too far, I'm guessing. Drop till you bop. Oh, I see. I hate that. I hate that. Shell drop training level. Okay, wait. Maybe not. Maybe we need it. Maybe we need it. I'll look at it. I might get annoyed. I'm real bad at these. Did it, but I missed. There's gonna be a lot bad. Oh. Oops. I would say that would be a really nice thing in Mario Maker 3 is safety shell. Shell that doesn't hit you, it just re-kicks. So if you touch it, it just kicks away from you. Not only could that be really, really fun for setting up... I should go through the reset door like a smart person. Not only would a safety shell be a really, really cool thing for setting up like crazy, like auto shell tricks and really cool auto levels, and just generally being able to do cool shit. Oh, coffee burp. Oh, sprouts in it. Oh. Oops. I ate sprouts like 3 hours ago. I don't like that there was just one in my throat waiting to get burped up. I know they don't remove tonsils anymore, but food gets trapped in mine and it's disgusting. Another reason why actually belching, oh I'm dumb. It's really nice is that it gets food out. They remove tonsils sometimes, yeah. It's now known that they're a part of your immune system, and they're not totally useless, so they try not to pull them out for no reason. They used to pull them out the second they got swollen up, and it turns out you kind of use them for stuff. Besides making tonsil stones and, you know, getting food trapped in them if they're shaped wrong. Apparently there's a bunch of different shapes. I don't know. It's a mess in there. That's the moral of the story. My tongue is gigantic. My uvula is kind of weird shaped, and it always touches my tongue. It's literally always sitting on my tongue, which apparently isn't normal, and is probably a lot of why I am very frequent, it's very easy for me to get nauseous. And my tonsils get food trapped. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk about my own mouth. This is one of those things where you're doing it and you're like, how am I not better at this? How can I not just put the thing in the place and do the thing? Just do a really weird shell jump there and to do it. Oh. Why do I keep half getting it? Ow. Yeah, safety shell will be fun. In general, I'd like if we could just make more objects capable. See the Carl Juz run though. Did they do something other than the troll race? I saw the troll race. I was way onto the troll race. Oh yeah. Let's pull that up here. Yeah, oh no, it wasn't this.
Interesting, Juz. That's very interesting. It'd be very strange if there was a pipe down here that I...
What the heck was that?
Oh, I don't know why Brave Leg there a sec.
Was that on the left for you? I missed it. What was that? No.
But yeah, it was just absolutely great. Absolutely great for him to, all matter-of-factly be like, oh, look at me. I screen cheated and I know what happened. Oh! Oh. I honestly thought, and I mean, you know, cliche a little, but that last moment with the flagpole was just, the double flagpole setup at the end was so perfect. Because Juz and Carl both have a long history of Super Mario World ROM hack making and playing, going back forever. And ending trolls, stupid ending trolls, where you literally hit the tape and then die, is like the oldest fucking thing ever. Like literally like Kaizo 1. They were doing shit like that. So it was such a cute callback to that, and even if it wasn't intended for that, it was absolutely amazing. To set up something that clever that way that really kind of ties back to Super Mario World in a way that's really cool, because there's so much cross-contamination. Oh yeah, I bet a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of good out of them. I hope a lot of people downloaded them. Wow, why is Brave struggling so much with video playback? Stairs. Oh.
You know what I always...
Oh, it would kind of suck. It would break my heart a little bit though to not watch the levels get played at GDQ. I guess if you don't care, you would just be, especially for somebody who plays Mario Maker, you just want the stuff to play rather than care. Oh. But man, it was so much fun watching those runs. I'll take it. Oh, I won't take it. Yeah, like every single time they do stuff I care about at GDQ, then I start thinking like, damn, I want to like submit a run at some point. And I was thinking about it too, and you know, I always think I swear too much. Like, even though I probably couldn't find a vouch, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah. Hard to get in there. It's probably a little bit of a friends, or I don't want to say boys club, but like a lot of people who know each other is what you read or you hear about. But that could just be sour grapes too. But, that I swear too much. I'm fucking vulgar, and it's very difficult for me to put a cork in it. I could try, but I'm gonna fuck it up. Carl swears all the time at GDQ. He can't help it. He swore a ton. Not like they would be like, yeah, you can totally swear, but, you know, they wouldn't immediately shoot me. That double flagpole was unbelievably cool. I really wish Lappy had kept up with the Super Mario World, or Super Mario Maker 2 stuff with the level editing, because I feel like there's so much cool stuff under there that we just didn't get to. Yudi apparently got banned. Hootie Yudi. Oh, I'm gonna get hit, yep. There are no other levels. This is just gonna keep happening until someone brings something. Or until I get really frustrated, and then we'll go find a pro level. Go. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. Idiot. Oh! Oh, yeah, you might have actually been able to catch that with the one-way. Yeah, you might be able to set that up with a one-way, so if the player misses it, while holding right, they don't get hit. Maybe. It might end up making the jump harder, though. Klinger, hello. Thank you for dropping a level in the queue. Oh. We'll get to it pretty quick here. After I'm done being dumb. You would? I would? You'd apparently get banned. I would apparently get banned. I thought You'd was somebody, like, who made one of the troll levels or contributed. Or maybe it was their Switch and they got banned or something. Oh. And that is why I go back and fix spelling errors sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a bridge to cross if I come to it. If it ever comes to it. That said, I would feel equally as good going to GDQ and getting kicked out for swearing as I would going to GDQ and having a really good time running SMP3 Advance or whatever. It's up. Is the up last message resend on Discord? Yes, it is. Oh, it edits your message. I didn't know that. Goodbye. I shall. Yeah, I'm over here going and clicking on the little edit thing next to it, the pencil. Seems I'm only ever talking to my boss, or like the two other people at work will actually use Teams. I don't know why they don't use it. If you want me to respond to you really fast, you should use Teams and unprofessional. You get that. You get both. You get the best of both worlds. You get fast response and you get unprofessional response. Awesome. You're not gonna give me a reset at the end? Oh, you fucker. That's gonna be a fucking contest if I ever do one. It's the worst training levels as a troll level. The things people do in training levels are just so goddamn horrible. Oh, at the end you need to feel accomplished. I would feel more accomplished not dying. Oh. How about the subworld where you need to do it 40 times, but you can skip it if you do it right on the first shot? Oh, love that. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm fucked now. Okay, wait. I can just go back and reset, right? Yeah. I'll reset from here. Now do 6 shell jumps. Now you can do a double shell jump and be done, or you can go into the subworld and do 16 more shell jumps. Because I have no other ideas. Look, I'm happy I can shell jump too. I made a stupid level where I had to do a shell jump under pressure. But the last thing I want to do is put 40 more shell jumps in it. Like, why? Why? Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep. Here it is. I swear to God, I've seen a troll level like that, where the whole thing was like gimmicks about training levels. Maybe in Wagon World? Maybe it's time to go do Wagon World again? Maybe it's time to start speed running Wagon World. And then submit a run of that for GDQ. Oh. It'd be nice to just see it get a lot of exposure. Somebody should run that one. Oh, somebody should race that. That would be great. Some speedrunners should race it. Oh, no. No, because then there's no setup. Then there's no trolls or anything. Then the comedy's kind of lost if you're speedrunning something like that. Lose all that. I bet somebody does, though. Thought I was gonna get it. Yeah, blue screen is nice because now Green Mario does his job. Stays fully green. That wasn't the only reason. I did some messing around with it and it just seemed like the color got way less weird with blue. I need way less light with a blue screen. And I still get really good transparency. And I get a lot less weird bleed with changes in light levels from the screen too, which is really nice. I'm gonna die. I really don't like a lot of light on me too, so having less light in the room in general is really good. Having less direct light in the room on my face. Right? Hey, I have forgotten how to Mario Maker entirely. Yep. This is the last one because it has left my brain. Anything I learned is gone now. If I had to give you real feedback, it would be for these reset doors to be so much less dangerous. You know, if I drifted forward while holding jump, I think I actually could have made that one before it hit the wall. One more try. Now I'm mad because I made it there and didn't get it. I was right, but I was also wrong. Oh. Those are some dangerous reset doors. Reset doors included. Included. Partial reset doors included. Klinger. Let's see what you got. L3F. 5NY. YLG. They were included. two reset doors included. Stupid test. Oh no. Hopefully not horribly broken. Sorry if the booty answer is too hard. Weird description. This is a troll, by the way. I forgot to put that in the title or anything. Oh, okay. Well, if something's too hard in a troll... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so that... Okay. Is there any reason for me to pull him and then pull him back, maybe? Or, I know I can just go through the door on the edge, too. Okay, there we go. It looked like it said hold? Hold? So you might be able to cheese whatever that secret was up there. Hello, maybe? Okay. Well, now I want to see what it says. Oops. It just said hello. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. If anybody works really hard to see up there, they'll see the words hello. It's just a split gag, maybe? Oh, yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay. Oh, that's really stupid, but it did its job. It's kind of funny. What's the intended troll here? Oh, I get, there we go. That's what the boo is for. Okay. Might be hard to detect that state so that the boo only comes out for that. Because, yeah, he seemed like he might just be annoying, when we figured that out the first time through. Sports. Oh, water. It's legitimately cold over here. Yeah, 66.9. It's nice. Thing isn't even going full bore. My little area next to my office is like a 900 square feet. My office is probably 400 square feet. I don't know. Bad at it. But that heat pump that I put in, it cools the whole thing off pretty good. Oh, okay, that just kind of happens. All right. Wasn't much else I could do. The boo was the least jank option. Oh, that is janky a little. Am I just supposed to wall kick off of there? Is that timed out so that it should be going off before I can land on it? I was able to land on it the first time, so my immediate thought is, okay, I need to keep trying to land on it to do this right. But I'm guessing now that maybe I'm supposed to jump off the wall. Can you do that while you hold stuff? No, you cannot. No, that spike there makes that seem really unlikely. So I think I'm just supposed to jump there and it's pretty awkward. Well, you know what? Thinking about it, maybe I should have booed that Uno Mas level. I was trying not to be just grumpy because I was grumpy, but thinking about it, just the letter B does not clearly explain what you expect of the player. It's hold B, and there was definitely room to just write hold B. There we go. That is really tight. Oh, yeah, that being really tight and awkward actually makes that a lot worse. Fake out the blow on the POW there, right? So that the player jumps too fast and triggers that, but really they're supposed to go back? Or something, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, that whole little entry is janky. I don't understand exactly what I'm supposed to do there. And it feels like it's very easy for that to get triggered too early. Let me see if I can just hold the POW for a second. Well, we've tried a lot of different things now. None of them have worked. It does seem like it's waiting on the POW. I don't know how you're detecting the POW, but you are. Yeah, that's a little janky. Putting the player in a panic after a tight jump like that especially too feels bad, but I think the answer is just make the jump less tight. There's definitely a way to do it. Delaying the reaction there, or setting something else up that makes it look like the player shouldn't jump and then they should jump, or something that gives the player more opportunity to make a bad choice there rather than just get hurt. Go over far enough, it does trigger early. Well, I don't feel like we went over too far each time. We'll go look at it again here before I make any progress. But I was going right on the POW and having it trigger on me every time. Beetroot, thanks for dropping something in there. In a way that felt very, very natural and normal to me and didn't feel like I was crossing any boundary. That time it actually triggered way early. Yeah, that's weird. It's really, really inconsistent for me. And that's too bad, because setting that Thump up there is pretty funny. Oh, Casey needs it. Oh, yeah. She said you guys were both sick over the 4th, and I think I got distracted by something else. That sucks. So you guys both got COVID over the 4th? Did you get it from your family, or did it just happen? Or you had it before that? Big POW, how was that one interactable though? What was I supposed to do? Oh, okay. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Your coworker also had it. Well, I think you know where you caught it. You streamed this flirt? Wow. You guys were flirting? Flirting with long COVID. Seriously though, try not to get long COVID. A buddy of mine is like on the verge of suicide. It is just ruining his shit. Lung capacity is way down, and like as a heavy exercise person, it's just absolutely fucking hosing him. Very much sucks. Gonna get another vaccine in the fall, and it's gonna suck ass. Code. We need more Buckenberry. I like the vaccine. Vaccine's good for you. Get filled with vaccines. We need Bill Gates microchips in our arms so that he can see what we masturbate to on Windows 12. Yeah, that's really inconsistent. The spikes there make it really hard to want to do whatever you want me to do, and the whole setup just feels really inconsistent. But yeah, I have a bad reaction to the vaccine every single goddamn time. Not one single COVID vaccine did I not just get symptoms. Did I not just get, like, have a terrible 2 days. Low SpO2, high heart rate, and everything. And I feel like shit.
One eternity later.
It'll take me a minute. Entire day on the 3rd, I had some bad brain fog and couldn't figure out why. COVID particles taking the wheel. Okay, there we go. Sometimes we can just trigger it early and then skip it, which is nice. Ow. He's coming no matter what. Yeah, there are some legitimately good setups here, and if they're original, and I can't tell if they're not. They're original setup, great, yeah, we're doing what we should be doing. That was weird. There's some real inconsistency here, though, that's really pissing on my parade. Okay. Maybe skip the spike on the left there, so the player can just drag there and wait it out. Maybe that's the setup, is the player just drags on the wall and then can land. I don't know. I don't know exactly what you need to do, but I know that needs to be consistent. Just feel off, and I can't put my finger on what's wrong. Yeah. Well, at least you bought the test, man. So many people don't. Oh, can I grab it when it's there? Okay, I think I can grab it when it's there. Okay. The jankiness of that setup also makes me dread death, too. I'm not looking forward to making progress. I'm dreading having to deal with that inconsistent setup again. Which is pretty much the last thing you want the player to think of. Oh. Okay, here we go. Lit up, honestly, if they lit up like Christmas trees, if it was like triple COVID, you didn't. People, if you gamified the stupid tests and the stupid vaccines, a lot of dumb people would take them. Oh. I have to prevent the ability to wall jump, so I have to have most of the spikes. Well, you could use... Don't prevent the ability to wall jump. Have spikes on the other side, and it would only work with the jump and not a wall jump. Have the player fade forward a little bit. I mean, it could be that simple, is that instead of having the POW get dropped into that exact spot, have the POW get dropped from here forward, right? So, let me scribble a little bit. Fire off early there. Where's my scribbler? I lost my scribble. Oh, there it is. Clear some of this out here a little bit and set it up so that the POW drops down to here, where you would just, wherever you would drop it if you just drop the POW, so that a wall kick will not get the player to where they want to be. They have to jump from here to make it where they want to be. That should be doable. You should be able to mostly rejigger almost exactly what it is without any additional use of anything, and make that work. And you should be able to pretty consistently read where the player's going to put the POW. His COVID line was bright red and yours was barely there? Yeah. The mysteries of science. The thing is, too, is, because I think the COVID test measures your antibodies, so if you haven't rallied a strong reaction, it's not going to show up as much. That's why, I'm pretty sure that's what they test for, because I think that's why that, crazy cancer person had COVID for, like, a year. But I want to double check that. What do COVID tests test for? I cannot easily determine if that's correct. But yeah, some terribly immunocompromised person with like double cancer had COVID for a super long time while they were going through, I want to say, chemotherapy. But they were testing negative with the regular tests because their immune system wasn't doing anything, because it was basically turned off. Put it down. Wait, let's see if we can trigger it early. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't read the guide, read the guide. The guide is incredibly helpful. There's a really great Discord of pro level people, the bandwagon Discord. It's incredibly helpful. But you really want to do whatever you can to manage the player's frustration effectively, and making sure that setups are really consistent. Yeah, once the player understands what they need to do, it should be really easy to do, which we're struggling with here. Oh, no, they had COVID. They actually suspect that one of the variants might have come from that specific person. That's why it was a real interesting and pretty widely publicized case study, because their really unique immune system conditions made them a haven for the virus, but for some reason it wasn't having a significant impact on them. Now that we know that there's some COVID immunity, some natural COVID immunity in some people, it might have been the case that they had some natural COVID immunity so they weren't really vulnerable to whatever the virus is doing, but it still was able to find a host in them and effectively multiply just indefinitely. Oh, your other... Shut the fuck up! Oh... Look, I'm not a particularly spectacular player by any means, but I do think it's worth noting if one person is struggling with something even after they know what to do, you made a mistake, not me. And if you want to tell people who are testing and offering you feedback, here's how to fix it, and you want to tell them like, well, other people didn't struggle, then those are the only people you're making level for, right? If you don't want other people to play it, that's such a John. Like, it's so much like a Super Smash Bros. Style controller John of like, oh, my button didn't go off. I understand it's really natural to feel defensive when somebody's criticizing something that you made. But it's such a core tenet that it's really important. I mean, you know, especially if you're making troll levels, you know you're gonna be suffering a lot of revision. That's par for the course. So buckle up. Did I go up there? That's probably set up. Oops. I feel like you might be able to just kind of ignore that if you go around it. Yeah, or at the very least, feedback that isn't you're got a little penis or whatever. Like, people trying to be constructive, yeah. In general, they're trying to be helpful. Sometimes people come off as harsh. I often come off as harsh. But I feel like I temper that as a lot better than I do for a lot of other things, especially here. But in general, people are trying to help. And if they're not trying to help, they'll be really lazy. They'll tell you that you're dumb. Just get the pipe, yeah. Yeah, there's a hole in there that you can sneak through. Boy, do I wish I had a checkpoint. Okay, I needed that to go through the pipe, it looks like. Yep. I need to get in there and grab it faster. Is this, fish? A lovable asshole. I try to be. I don't try to be. Oh, Crackers tries to be. Yeah, you're an asshole. Oh, he's such a turd. He's from my perspective, he's just a log. Just a sausage. Sleepy sausage. I'm really excited to see them interact with the new kitten. That's gonna be fun. It'll be nice. Oh, it'll be real nice when there are more cats on the hot tub. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. That's a real common, like, it can be framed in almost infinite number of ways, but the most common one is, well, everybody else who played the level loved it. Everybody else who looked at it loved it. My brother said the level was great. Oops. Need more hot tub cat fights. Soon we will have them all the time. Cracker's getting a little tired of it too, so he just kind of lays there. And I'm really hoping that Hot Dog can take some of the pressure off him and give Pud somebody to fight. But it's probably going to turn into both of them wanting to fight and lick Crackers. Oh, fuck me. Hot Dog on a hot tub. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll like to be in the hot tub. Well, no, that's probably bad for him. Whew, 20 minutes. I hope we see the checkpoint very soon. A lot of what's been happening here has been the spaghetti with that POW setup. But still feels like I would like to see the checkpoint soon. Okay, trigger early. There we go. That is also why it feels janky. It's really easy when you slip off to still accidentally touch the spike there. It's really, really easy. So you immediately want to do it a little differently than you're doing it. And it's one of those setups that's really prone to spaghetti. But it's pretty easy to fix. Too bad. Had THC, so ticking sleepy boy timer. And THC or THC, CBD doesn't make me sleepy. THC probably would. Oh, I forgot. Trigger it first. Oh, I got bit by mosquitoes. We went hiking Sunday, yesterday. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm starting to lose it. We got bit by mosquitoes. I got bit by mosquitoes. At one point, I got bit by like 5 in about a minute, and then I was just over it. I was very over it. And now the bites are starting to get itchy. Trigger early. There we go. Yeah, see, and that's literally just me trying to bump there and then just fall straight down. And I keep somehow hitting that spike, even though I feel like the spike hitbox should never extend past it, but somehow I keep drifting just exactly wrong into that spike. Baking soda paste on each bite removes the itch. I'll give that a shot. We have one of those sticks that does it, with the Benadryl in it. Oh, fuck me. I have one of those pore suction things. I haven't tried that on the bites yet. I wonder if that actually managed to pull anything out or just make my arm angry. Okay, trigger. And then I'm just gonna push on there. There we go. Okay. Wrong way? Yeah, just wrong way. Wrong way will still catch both of them. Okay. So the itch doesn't come back easily? Yeah, baking soda can do it. Maybe the little suction thing can do it too. Although if baking soda works that good, I'm surprised nobody like makes a thing that you stick on full of baking soda. Give it a shot, but that feels like money on the table. Like I should have seen that on Shark Tank at some point. There are people out there selling you baking soda for a lot of money, man. That's literally what's in like pH up for hot tubs and pools. It's just baking soda, but it's baking soda that's like $3 an ounce instead of a penny an ounce. Okay, grab it. Re-upload a less jank one if you want. Well, I mean that's why you want somebody to play it, give you feedback, and then you know what ends up needing work. We're gaming. I guess I'll wait that out. I'm gonna wait it out up here in case something else stupid happens. Wait it out right here. Big baking... Yeah, stick a band-aid over it. I did not see a switch flip. What? Esports. Is there a switch I can interact with in a meaningful way? No, I think we need them for the setup here. No, I don't see another switch in my ability to interact here. there one down here? A hint. Not see it. Okay, no triggers. Throw the POW up? Drop the POW down? Yeah, that must be drop the POW down. Yeah, it's hard to tell exactly what you want me to do there, and just highlighting like a drop the POW thing, especially right after you faked me out with throw the POW left, just kidding, throw the POW right, to actually drop the POW is gonna immediately make me think like, well, do I throw the POW up? Like I'm immediately like, well, now I don't trust anything with the POW. Yeah, the hint didn't clearly communicate to me. We also don't have long in there. We let the player stop in the room and see the hint, rather than only showing them during the pipe enter and force back. That felt like I was missing something. I can drop it down here. Okay, so there's something in there that I triggered that flipped the switch. Okay, there's the checkpoint. Oh, that is way too many things before the first checkpoint. What's our actual time here once we know what we're doing? Yeah, it definitely feels more punishing than good humor. A lot of these, like, there's absolutely no way I could have determined that clown car was going to mess with me. But it didn't feel like a real funny setup or even an opportunity for me to, like... Oh, fuck off. Like any opportunity... Oh, actually, I think I could keep that. Yeah, I think I could actually get that Shelmet and cheese a little bit. There wasn't any opportunity for me to make the wrong choice. It was just like, oh, haha, you still don't get the checkpoint, and it just feels like it's flat. It's especially mean to do that with the checkpoint right there. Yeah. Even when we're doing that the right way, it still feels fast and janky. Okay. Yeah, I think you actually could get the Shelmet out of there and the POW. It would take some work, but you definitely could do it. I'm assuming there's 2 or more stupid things on the way to the checkpoint still. Trigger early. Oh. Trigger early. I'm pretty sure it won't go in a single tile, right? Oh, it goes right over. Yeah, I think you might be able to get it, though, without too much work. I'm not going to keep trying. I think you can make that happen. Okay, do this. That jump feels janky. We've gotten it really consistently, but it feels janky. And there we go. And now we lose that again. We're 60 seconds deep at that point, though, so it does feel like you have kind of a lot just before the first checkpoint. Is this your first troll level? Your second troll level after a bad one? Esports, then being told to read the guide and then reading it, and it just feels like very high density on the way to CP1. Again, a lot of that is how spaghetti-y that is, so it feels really fatiguing to pass through that room at all. And then we had a whole bunch of misleads in here, and like, when you're getting repeated misleads in the same setup over and over again, it especially feels frustrating because it doesn't feel like you're making any progress. Feels like you're constantly learning that everything you've done is wrong. I don't know if the P-switch just isn't going off there. Okay. 50 seconds here. We're right about a minute. I would still say, even if you don't cut some of that down and fix some of that, but stretching some of that out, finding some way to instead use similar setups or something that feels less like I'm in the one room forever. It just, we spend so long in 2 distinct rooms. Bearware's rule of thumb. Yeah, 30 seconds to a minute generally. And it really depends on the feel, but I will say that the amount of time we spent in those 2 segments really made it feel fatiguing and long. I might have thought that was really funny if I was in a little better mood, but my meter is all the way over. Camera's backwards, so. This is going to my right, but it's to your left. But this is my left hand. The camera's flipped. I can flip the camera back, but I want it to like look like I'm looking at the game, so that's why. Okay. Yeah, I thought you could break out of that. It seemed like you could break out of that, and then I broke out of it. Yeah, that is, it would be really annoying to get the boo out. It would be really annoying to get the boo down there anyway, and most people are gonna get the boo, are gonna get out when they're trying to get the boo down to them. Okay. Oh. Something must have broke when we broke out of that. Is my guess here. We might have been able to ditch the Yoshi and keep moving. It seems like it broke. Yeah, it really feels like we need Yoshi, which also makes that whole thing feel a little awkward. So now this. There we go. Are we ditching Yoshi now? I don't see any way for us to get pushed left, yeah. We must be ditching Yoshi? Okay. Yeah, give the player a Yoshi jump or something that forces them to ditch it, because I don't want to ditch it, and I feel like, what if there's a way I didn't need to ditch it, and it's going to feel like so low-hanging, fruity, and lazy when I was supposed to actually keep Yoshi. Damage boost, that one's obvious, yeah. Something bad happens if I don't. And I was supposed to keep it even more? I was supposed to keep it. Okay, so it wasn't damage boost. It actually did its job. Yeah. Yeah, I'm bad at recognizing it. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me, especially for some of the real simple stuff. You know, that filler stuff serves a purpose. Okay, I'm pretty sure not that. This. Then just get rid of Yoshi, probably? Yeah, get rid of Yoshi. And run. Oh, wait, we can push Yoshi through there. Yeah. Yeah, can we get him in there? We might be able to get him in there. We might be able to get him in there. To provide additional cheese. Ah. One of them was a fish. Yeah, I mean, it's also one of those things where people are gonna find stuff no matter what. Forever. For really simple stuff, that's gonna happen. Unlike that other Reddit thing, which was literally that guy stealing a bunch of Goofy Goomber. Yeah, that fish blended right in there. He did his job. Okay. I think my mood has shifted a little too far away to be able to enjoy it super effectively. Yeah, if we hit that at the right time, that can bounce Yoshi down here. I think he'll get stuck on the track. I'm not positive. He probably will, though, and we'll just have to ditch him anyway. So we need that. Oh, yeah, fish blends right in. Oh, it's infinite fish out of a pipe? I thought it was fish out of a... Oh. I thought it was fish out of a box. So, I probably have to, sprint or soft drop the shell. The number of times it has been actually, it's the third thing you could do with the shell. Okay, that's fine. You can go up there. That was really weird. Right. Can't soft drop. Can't soft drop without jumping, which means we'd have to jump and do it there, or we'd have to speed through there. Oh. Oh, the fish setup there made me feel like, oh no, it's gonna be too fast no matter what we do. It's gonna be too hard to follow, so we have to try soft drop. We have to try something else. Oh. We can soft drop in midair, but that would be stupid with the spikes there. Hot fist, low grav. Oh, it's gonna go further in low gravity? So that is the setup. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, that works, but I feel like that's not the setup. Yeah, I'm not sure what you intended for the player to do there. If you intended for them to pound, fall right behind the shell, or if you intended for them to soft drop. Oh, that's mean. I keep reading that as hotfist.law. I think .law is a TLD now. Hotfist law. Supposed to just throw and hold left. Yeah, it's easy to misinterpret because there are other functional but bad solutions. The spikes almost create that setup so that the player can't make that many bad decisions, but not quite. And then we had some other setups where repeatedly misleading the player was kind of the setup, like the goal of the setup. Oh no, he won't make it down here. Okay. Yeah, you can make it through there before they start coming out. Then you can easily miss it there on the re-get too. So you have to hit it and then, oh my god. Then you have to hit it and then hold left. Oh my god. The density is shitting the bed, dude. The density, this is my last shot here. The density is absolutely shitting the bed. The number of times you're fucking with me in the same room over and over and over again so that the exact same setup is reused. Like, oh, it was left, oh, it was right, oh, it was up, oh, it was down, oh, it was none of them. Like, fuck off. Just fuck off. It just, when the density gets that high in small rooms where it feels like I'm making absolutely zero progress, especially where there's already been some frustrating and kind of finicky inputs and setups, man, it tips it over the edge. Absolutely tips it over the edge of just all of my patience. Oh, wait. So you wanted me to do this, and then if we drag on the wall, we're dead, and then we want to do this, but hold left, but we have to be real careful with it. Then we have to throw this from up high, but not too high. Oh, God, but not too low. Oh. Like, why? Why the hell are you gonna put me in this position where I need to throw from the right spot? And why aren't you indicating the right spot after I fuck up once or anything? Like, the number of times that you fuck with me with that shell, we have putting the shell on as the mislead there, which is wrong. We have trying to soft drop the shell, which works but is incorrect. And then we have kicking the shell, but not following it fast enough, which is wrong. You have to kick the shell and follow it close. Then the shell gets to the bottom, and you have to jump on the shell, but not bounce straight up, which is wrong, and you die. You have to bounce to the left, and then you have to throw the shell off, but not right away. And not from where you'd think, because it's low gravity, but not low gravity for shells, so you actually have to do it even higher up than you'd think, and it's just... There's like 7 ways you can fuck up with that shell just that we did just now. In one spot. That sucks. That's too much. Use more level to create more opportunities for the player to fuck up with the shell the same way in a new troll, in a new setup. Give the player the opportunity to think back to what worked last time and be like, well, it's probably not the same thing again. Oh, wait, maybe it is. And then to create that setup where it's not the exact same setup, but they're using a shell for the next troll, rather than just having every troll reuse the same shell in a teeny tiny spot. Like, try to spread it out a little bit so that there's meaningful progress for the player. Especially when you have some things that are already a little bit finicky. Feeling like I'm making any meaningful progress at all starts to feel absolutely miserable, to the point where I'm legitimately kind of pissed off now. Alright. But after, you know, making it way better, feel free to bring it back. 02P. 837. 7WG. Player should fall for a troll, not into it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and there's something... It's really hard to differentiate. At any level. Remember to have fun. Like, oh, great, he's pissed off now. There's something to be said for... And it's so hard to say exactly where the line is, right? But, like, the player should... And I think that says it perfectly. The player should fall for a troll, not into it. There's a huge difference between, like, the trolls being pranks on the player and pranks with the player. Like, things being, like, funny gags that are really fun to watch, fun to see, fun to be a part of. Even if you're getting stomped on, it's funny. Versus, haha, gotcha. Like, stuff that feels mean-spirited. And especially when things are a little finicky or hard to do, even when you know what you need to do, that can start to make everything feel a little mean-spirited. Even if that's not the goal. Oh, did they? This must got re-uploaded. I feel like we played that one. Roy's. Oh god, no. Iron friends wonder why the ground is shaking so much all of a sudden. Is it swamps? I bet. That boss rush has 10 likes on it though, and it was just uploaded. Either you've been going hard on the viewer level circuit, or you made a good boss rush. Execution greater than the setup? I was expecting something horrible to happen to me. I've been damaged. Good. Okay. A cool way to do a limited time frame on a boss fight. But Roy is also incredibly annoying. There we go. At least he doesn't have wings. In Mario 3, he gets back to it really fast, which is nice. Okay. So it's different setups with Roy. Does this rely on me getting something I can kick? It does. Okay. Getting a lot of turtle shells. That's good. That one guy who constantly pretends Kamek levels are a real thing is... he'd get a big kick out of this. I guess you get a lot of stuff you can kick with Kamek in Mario 3. Maybe just in general. Uh-oh. Are we missing one? We're supposed to kill him now? Okay, there we go. The player can go in here and then get super soft lock. Yeah, absolutely fucking soft lock. You can easily avoid that by putting a bouncer over that area, and the player will not be able to enter it, but shells will. You could do that instead of a one-way, too, and the shells will still go in exactly the same way. Just use the rubber ring guy to do his job. Batloo Royale. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a good way to break up the action, so it's not literally a bunch of boss fights. Man, the number of people whose boss fight or boss rush levels are literally like 3 Koopalings. Each one's harder. 1 power-up. Checkpoint. 3 more. Checkpoint. 2 more, and then Bowser or whatever. Just as much crap as they can fit. I don't remember what the actual maximum is, but it's always the maximum and it's split up stupidly. And then they insist that they're great boss levels. I was like, no, dude. You basically did the same arena 10 times and you put more crap in it. It's projectiles. Or it's infinite power-ups, and it's just like, so this is just tedious now. Okay, bad rolls. What is the bouncer actually called? Ring bouncer? Called Bouncer, and I just can never remember the name. Okay, really? You just turned a mushroom into a Goomba. That's rude. Oop, really? You're gonna teleport to the same spot? That feels rude. Go. Donut? Donut Bouncer? I don't remember. I'll look after this one. I have no idea why the fire does not kill those guys, but I wish it could. Yeah, weird. Fire not killing those guys feels weird. I would go with enemies that can be killed. Do I need to fully charge? Is that what it is? Be annoying to redo the boss fights to get back in there over and over. Makers can still make mistakes. Yeah, it's always worth going back and fixing it too. Absolutely. In the case of this, in the case of that troll level, like, man, is it worth going back and fixing it? It's good for you to get in the headspace of like, oh yeah, I take that feedback. I can fix this. Yeah, I'll take this. Take this roll. Oh, it killed all my guys. Give me a mushroom. I am wasting ammo. Go. I also would be really happy if we could control what Kamek Magic did. Like, I'm not saying disable the RNG, give us the ability to override it by putting something on Kamek. Like, let's say Kamek has 3 slots, and you can put dumb shit on those 3 slots. So that Kamek's magic will turn it into one of those 3 things, or just one thing if you only put one thing in there. Like, say you only put, Fire Flower in there. Then every time Kamek's magic touches something it can transform, it makes it into a Fire Flower. That'd be fucking cool. Is it Bumper? It's probably Bumper, and I'm just dumb. No, the charge shots don't get him. Bombs do. Yeah, beetles and buzzies. I don't get this. Beetles and spike top. I don't get. So this breaks that. Kills that dude. We could have also just ignored him. Really would like a checkpoint, I was gonna say. Checkpoint before that segment might have been nice, but repeating that would have felt bad too with a auto scroll. Okay, audience. Thank God it's not new soup. So many of the boss fights are new soup, and every fucking Koopaling takes an eternity in new soup, which also makes them really miserable to deal with. Oh, that's the end. Okay. Yeah, I think you had a spare checkpoint then there, huh? Yeah, checkpoint before the auto scroll section, and then after the auto scroll section would probably work really well if you have an extra. Esports. I'd rather have one that you don't need, and use it than to wish I had one. The number of times I had to go back through the auto scroll segment because I was struggling with the enemies I couldn't kill with fire, brought it down a little bit. It didn't ruin it by any means, but it definitely, you know, made it feel a little bitter. Put a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. Now that I'm thoroughly pissed off, hey, have a good night, box. Good sleep. Let's find something in multiplayer versus, and it's about 10 o'clock. Maybe we can find somebody looking for feedback here that I can yell at. Troll Discord. Find a good troll level, maybe. Probably not. Playtesting? Where is it? Oh no, I think it was playtesting. Yeah, no, playtesting is what I'm looking for. Mediocre level. We found a whole crew, whole pile. It's funny to see somebody in the S Plus suit dropped all the way back down to mid S. Like, what happened, bud? How'd you fall down that far? I feel like if I had pink S Plus and I started to fall, I'd just be like, you know what? Enough multiplayer. Gonna put that on a shelf. Those two are gonna die, and I am gonna have this. They probably died right here. Yeah, they did. Good. Sometimes you don't need to be the fastest. Oh! Oh my god, I almost fucking lost it to that boom boom damage down. I was just trying to wait for you guys. That's what I get. That was a fun level for multiplayer versus, but a bad level overall. Crappy 1-1 clone. With Boom Boom. Boom Boom playing, cosplaying as the Angry Sun, though, was kind of funny. That could have actually made a really interesting choke point, too, if somebody did catch up to you, and then you had to all do something to move forward. Something that wasn't fighting for a key. But maybe flipping a switch on and off, man. If the multiplayer versus tag was only unlocked after you had, like, hit A rank or something... B rank, maybe? B rank. I think B rank would be a solid point to get to. And then you were allowed to tag levels multiplayer versus. I bet the levels would be so much better. Oh, why did I do another one? I could have just left on a high note, and then I have to go and hurt myself again. Do. Saw a Twitch thread on Reddit, thread on the Twitch subreddit the other day of somebody being like, why the hell do people put TTV and YT in their name? And then they literally don't have an account on YouTube or Twitch with that name. And a whole bunch of, I presume, Zoomers and younger people replied with, oh, I just thought those letters were cool. Haha, got him! Yeah, suck it, Luigi. Oh, he went for the bounce. Oh, the brother dunk! I mean, you were kind of being a wiener, so... No. God, I hope Toad is fighting a fucking Boom Boom over there. Toad! I have passed you by a lot! We're in the subworld, right? Oh. Oh. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh, just wait. Just don't rush it. Just don't rush it and wait. Don't be a peen. You don't have to be a peen. You can just wait. Oh, he's wiggly. He's wiggly and it makes me nervous. Do, 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 do. I'm ready. I'm ready. He's gonna start. He's gonna start moving to the right. Okay. I don't know where the last guy went, but we haven't seen his peg in a while.
Sorry.
And yeah, Toadette's squirrely. Toadette knew what she wanted. She was gonna go for it. I'll take a streak, though. That's been nice. That actually wasn't bad. Yeah, we didn't exit right out onto the flagpole, even. So we had a little bit of room to wait. That was just nice. Yeah. If multiplayer versus could be like that every time where it's not laggy and you get to play regular levels, I would spend half the stream doing that. I would warm up every stream for like a half an hour, an hour doing that. That would be my warm up. I would play so much more Mario Maker. It breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart that we can't just have that. Because that's perfect. That's perfect. That is some of the most fun that you will have in multiplayer in a Mario game. Is a race like that in a regular level. Or VF. And like the troll race kind of stuff, that kind of stuff where you're racing side by side but not interacting with each other, that's fine. That's interesting. That's its own separate thing. But getting to interact with each other and be able to actually mess with each other in like the teeniest little bit of a Mario Kart-y way is so much fun. There's so much unique potential there that is squandered by Nintendo's bad decisions and by the bad levels that they showed off for multiplayer that seeded the idea of tiny levels and made it horrible. I feel like I've seen that before, but it did its job. It's a very simple intro room, which I'd take simple over too much shit any day. What happens if I rip for that pipe? I can't make it. Okay. I really wish you could just open a DM in Discord. Message. Nope. Oh, it does. You can open a DM in Discord. Oh my god, I'm so bad at everything. I don't like being the 30-year-old guy who doesn't know how the UI works in, Oh, I can leave. What? who doesn't know how the UI works in perfect use every day without fail. Every single day I use Discord. I feel like I should know that. It always annoys me that I couldn't, because you get that little DM box when you click the profile. I didn't realize I could right-click and go to DM and open a DM with somebody I haven't interacted with before. But that'll make it a lot easier for me to not note out the feedback that I have for the level for this guy. Oh, he triggers that. I gotta go fast. That's cute. Yeah, who was I just yelling at? Klinger. Klinger, if you're still there. I like that a lot more, where there's a little bit of a delay. And I think that really well highlights the, let me retry here so we can talk about that. I think that's... That's a funny setup. Wait, how does that fuck up if we hit it the wrong way? It goes under, I bet. Yeah, that can go through there. That's how. There we go. I think that, the moving clock, the ticking clock that you get out of the thwomp there, is the perfect thing to make the player stop and look at what's happening, so they don't realize that this is going to get shut off with a free-flowing pipe, which is much, much better than just go fast. There's something that makes you stop and look at what's happening, like, oh, what's that shell gonna do? And then you might even think, oh, no, I know what's gonna happen. You try to rush in, and then it gets you. And you don't make it. That kind of thing. It's just great. You can clearly see the pipe back there, but it doesn't matter. You're distracted by the thwomp. It's perfect. It does its job. It's really simple, but it's great. I'm gonna be really nice to this level because I'm so mad at the previous one. Good so far, though. Oh, that does work. Fuck you. I thought I wouldn't hit the block when I was in the cloud, but I guess I don't have a good reason to think that. There's a coin block there, too, which is just an additional distraction that a lot of us can't help but hit. Like, that's good. That whole setup works. Fix that. What's this called? Luigi gone fishing. I liked how it started. Died to note block. Being dumb. Maybe make room next to note block. I should type this up after, or just send him a link to the VOD. That's much smarter. I'm already spitting out feedback. Why the hell wouldn't I just send somebody a link to the timestamp? I can open the DM and then recognize that that's, oh, I'm gonna send this guy a thing, because I played the level. Yeah, that's way smarter. Come to my dumb talk. Oh, I did it again! Oh, god damn it. Oh, wait. Can I throw that? I don't think I can throw that far now, even if I could throw it. Fine. I'll just let it expire. Shit. Shit. That middle one kills me. I know it does. Oh, even if I hit it that way, it doesn't work. Okay, well, I learned. Had to be something. It's still a good setup, though. I think in general it's probably a good sign, especially if it's something that's already in the Wagon World Discord, that they're unlikely to be stealing stuff too. So I don't have to worry that I'm potentially giving positive feedback to somebody who's entirely stolen stuff because I can't recognize it. Mr. Wicked, how you doing? Dropping something in there. Okay, go. Oh, and then get over there faster. Okay. Just wanted to die. We started a troll level. That might take me a minute. Oh, we'll get there before we're done here. What'd you drop in there for me? Oh yeah, go faster. Be less dumb. So far, it's been good. Less likely to frustration quit so far, but you never know how the tide will turn. Trigger? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, I don't even need to hit it. I can just go. Good. God damn it. Checkpoint's close. That makes me real happy. I really like that. We're about 30 seconds deep at the checkpoint. Nothing makes me happier than getting to the checkpoint way earlier than I think. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Yeah, I take big bites. I put more food in my mouth than I need to. That said, I don't need to take a big bite out of the troll level. I'm okay with a nice sized portion. I don't need a fucking esports. 2-pound hamburger of a troll level. I like a nice, you know, pounder. Third pounder, right in there. So the bucket is wrong. I know. Was the whole thing a lie? Oh my god, all you did was lie. All you did was not lie. And that hurt me so much. Oh. Welsh sock, if you were watching. I'm sorry. A troll level I played earlier damaged me. Heavy psychic. It wasn't even that bad. That was the thing that was the worst. That it actually wasn't that bad. It was kind of good. But the bad parts were real bad. Oh, hold up. Okay, that's the troll. Oh. Soft locking yourself by pushing the POW right next to the slope would be fun. Could I have? I didn't even see it. I might have been able to. Oh, you could get it there. You could get it stuck over the pipe. But even if you did, I don't think you wouldn't be soft locked. You'd still have access to the ghosts right here. You'd still be able to get out, I think. Yeah, you'd still be able to get out. I think they matter before CP0, though. And not even just a stupid aesthetic thing, right? Is that the more times I have to go and hit start over, the more likely I am to accidentally autopilot start over after CP1 and break my heart and be really stupid. God damn it. So I feel like the less you force players into that habit, the better off they're going to be. And in general, we do try to prepare people, like we try to avoid things that'll cause spaghetti, so I think that kind of falls in the same vein. That said, I also don't think softlocks are that fun. I'm not on the side of Guts. I liked Geek. Geek was cool. Guts was bad. Guts was bad, and she'll never truly pay for it. So other way? Other way, yep. Neat. Oh. I don't know what specifically it is about dumb setups where you just put something up my ass, but it makes me happy. Little bit of goop. Little goop. Little tiny goop. There's no way that was a read. There's absolutely no way that was a read. But I really think that The person who uploaded this should pretend it was. Okay, that pipe isn't enterable either. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, that's just his setup. It's fine if I touch it. Oh, I could have avoided it. Yeah, that's not gonna work on me, bub. That is. Oh my god, beetles that shoot smaller beetles is literally the best idea. I want more things in this level to shoot smaller versions of themselves. I want that to be the theme. Yeah, you can just skip it. So you think you're smart if you do, and then if you go for this 10 coin like a dummy, you're dumb, but it's actually right. Beetles that shoot beetles. Great. Like, it's such an obvious something is hidden here, and it being something that shoots is dumb and lazy. But then it being beetles, coming out of beetles is just so great. Oh, I thought I could probably jump on him, but I guess not. Thought I could stand on him. Sports, god damn. Yeah, this is definitely getting the taste of that last one out of my mouth. It wasn't a terrible level. There were some decent trolls in it that gave me a good laugh, but like I started to get so frustrated with some of the bad choices that were made that it was one of those things where it's like how are you not better when there were good parts? Okay, that's fine. Isn't that what a troll level does? Well, I don't think in general. God damn it! You should have brought the beetles. It was so funny when it was beetles coming out of beetles. If you could find a way to get beetles out of beetle butts, oh man, solid gold at that point. Full Carl wings ready to ascend, like ready to go. Down there. The one I looked at had really heavy spaghetti potential and an extremely inconsistent setup very early on, and then heavy density in single rooms. Reusing the same setup to make it wrong 4 or 5 different times. And that compounded to make it feel like I was never making progress, and was always frustrated in that it never felt like I was making a decision. I was just kind of letting things happen to me until I knew what the last thing was and could move forward. Okay. That's all a fake out. But I can still go that way. Okay. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh. I'd forward that it's not skill, just memory. Yeah, it depends. It's definitely not skill. Honestly, it's stand-up. It's comedy. It's humor. I think the actual core of a good troll level is comedy. Fuck with. And comedy is hard. Comedy is very, very hard. Even if you understand the setups and everything about it, and you think they're funny, comedy's hard. And it can be difficult to recognize, like, when something's funny and when something is cruel. It can be really hard. And it varies a lot per person, too. That one goes. And that one goes. Okay, no, there's a good delay in there, so it's not too finicky. When it is just memory, it does have a tendency to get real frustrating. When the player is given some opportunity to think about what they're gonna do next, what they should do. Yeah, obviously that doesn't. make independent decisions and then get punished for those decisions, and then try to think ahead of how they would get punished for making the obvious decision, and that type of back and forth, that type of repartee is where the comedy in a troll level comes from, especially since so much of it is built around kind of reading out what your opponent will think. In a way that's fixed. You're reading a dynamic person in a fixed way, and that there's so much comedy there. Oh, that's just fake. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it's a bit of a hard pivot to do the can't touch the power-up gag. But it's well executed. None of this feels like a knockoff of, like, I just did, Yudo's try to get 300 lives level that played off some of the same tropes. And none of it feels like a rip-off of that or other ones that I have seen. Yeah. Now what? That's a skull platform that never moves. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Why isn't that a mushroom? Now what? Now what? Oh, you're gonna make me go all the way back? You're gonna make me go all the way back and bad things are gonna happen, aren't they? Take the mushroom away. So far. No, you're just gonna give me fucking anxiety, is what you're gonna do. God damn it! There it is. I knew it had to be something. Oh. That's one of the meanest things you can do to somebody in a troll level is nothing. Oh. Oh, I did get lucky last time, okay. Yeah. It's a hard pivot, but it's, I mean, it's laid out right after the checkpoint, so it feels like a relatively seamless thing. And so far it's really well executed. I'm not mad about it. I just like it. I am definitely okay with the gum changing flavor halfway through if the other flavor is good. Oh my god, but those... Yeah, no worries. No, my general framing is, the feedback is more for the creator, and they're not watching. I just grabbed it out of the library, but I'll probably send them a clip because that's way easier than typing a lot. Got it. Could go back in there, but I won't. Okay, I was supposed to keep it. What the fuck are you setting up here? I don't like those breakable blocks there. I don't like this either, but, like, what else are we gonna do? I feel like it would be really mean to kill me after that section because there isn't much more to do there. Okay, so we're just setting up an ending troll. Okay. Okay. I waited to see if it was beetles. Oh no. Oh no. That's the good old Kaizo block. Okay. No dings. Get some pretty good ones in the GDQ troll race. That was great. It was really nice to see Mario Maker at GDQ. Are you? No, you didn't really set up a really stupid anti-soft block, right? Oh no. Oh, after so many good choices, what a horrible way to end your level. Oh god damn it. Full 500 seconds too. I hope there's a mercy mechanic that comes through here. Isn't the worst, but it's pretty annoying. Feel bad about an anti-soft block. In general, it's a... I don't know. Especially when it's something like an anti-soft block as part of a flagpole troll. that I don't understand how to avoid. It feels rudimentary and overdone. Especially when it's a really basic platforming thing, or the dreaded push the button as fast as you can while you do something annoying, which I will just flat out wait out and then probably boot it all the time. Push button very fast. Hurts the hands. This does too. It's annoying. This makes you course correct, and it never works. Mushroom would have been a lot better than a Shelmet, so the player doesn't accidentally break the ice on the hat. That would be a very annoying thing to have happen. Mercy mechanic after 100 seconds I would always recommend, though. Some people are going to struggle with anti-soft lock. That requires even a tiny bit of Kaizo-E inputs. Let me redo it. Still don't know what you wanted me to do there. Were you telling me that I could run along the bottom the whole way? Esports. That's the best I can figure for what was being communicated there. We'll take a look at that. And even if it doesn't work, that's better than doing the anti-soft lock again. Smart. Imagine it's go back in the pipe. It could be, but I don't want to try that first. I'm guessing it's run along the bottom. I'm going to give that a shot. Yeah, anti-soft locks are just, they're such a low-hanging fruit with so little, especially since there's this here. That makes me think that's like a duck catch troll, as you go back in the pipe by accident. Yeah, it's run along the bottom. Yep, that's the setup. Okay, that's not too bad. I was a little annoyed that I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to do. And if I had more feedback, it would be to have the vine run backwards, so the player has to chase it and realizes they can run along the bottom. And give the player a mercy at the anti-soft lock at the very end, especially since it's an alternative to finishing a level and it's the last troll. I would love to see a mercy there. That's gonna put a real damper on somebody who otherwise had a lot of fun with it. And it just feels so lazy. You know, if you really want to stick with it, be less lazy. Overall, it was really good though. I really got the taste of that last level's dick out of my mouth. Okay. Mr. Wicked, let's see what you got here. 615. One GDG. God damn. The Ancient Archives. That's probably the name of the level you want me to take a look at here. It is. Trespassing at 3 p.m.? I think you're allowed to trespass at 3 p.m. Looks like it was uploaded pretty recently. You played this before, but I added new stuff and fixed it up. Okay. Remember about how long ago it was? I don't think trespassing is allowed at all. Well... I mean, that's true. Libraries are usually pretty friendly with even the trespassers. Like, they're generally, like, just extremely public spaces. I'm smart. I remember this a little bit. I think I got frustrated with cycling. Yeah, was it? I think it was cycles. 2 months? That's long enough for me to usually totally forget. But distinct visual style helps. Some point, I remember cycles not lining up well, and I think it made it really frustrating. I remember. We'll see. So far, that doesn't seem to be a problem, though. Not being pushed into really awkward cycles at all. Safe to wait. See where the gaps are. You can see where it's safe pretty easily. Oh, this one's always tough when you can't see top with the camera. It's not the end of the world, though. At least they're not fast rings. Cycles have been fixed. Okay. Yeah, when I was gonna say, when I was a kid, there were a lot of homeless people at the library in my hometown. When I was homeless in my hometown, I was often at the library also. Very popular place for homeless people. And generally amenable to homeless people in all the cities I've been to. I'm sure they're not all... Oops. Go faster, you might get bit. How come that wall has to get blown out and it can't just be a hole there? Is that Bob-omb a necessary component? Or something else? Oh, maybe it's setting up more level for later. Are we coming back through here? Esports with the blocks flipped off, probably. That's probably why. Although, if you force the player to have to not be able to make it to that vine by simply making it a little harder to get up there, they should always scroll the camera before they jump for it. I think you just need to drop those blocks down a little bit there, and it should. It is not. I would not recommend it at all. Couch surfing, where you don't have a home but you stay with friends for free as a horrible bum, is rough. Yeah, you'd have trouble you'd have trouble maintaining between gym and library. You might be able to make it work if you were relatively clean and stayed clean at the gym, but there's still a pretty good chance they're gonna notice. If it was a big enough chain, they might not notice or care. But if it's a big enough chain, they're probably going to be checking, like, hours that you're there, too. They might be telling you, like, oh, we think you might be living here. YMCA, you might be able to get away with it. Because they have so many common areas that you can just hang out in. The Y membership is really fucking expensive. Oh, and you can't get a job if you're homeless. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't have an address, most places just flat out won't hire you. You might be able to find an exception, but it's going to be tough because the government needs an address for you for them to be able to have you listed as an employee somewhere. So there's a lot of problems with not having a place to live. Now, if you're just using a friend's address or something like that and basically being a van dweller without the van, okay, but then you're not really homeless. You still have a lot of support system and amenities available to you. Like, you might be able to pull something off, but I feel like it wouldn't really be homelessness. Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to find a place where you could make it work. Am I supposed to go back? Why are these ghosts so grumpy? And vibraty. Fucking weird. That's a fucking weird room. Oh. Kinda wish it had red blocks and a black background. It's gonna be that weird. Okay, yeah, so that was all part of setting up for later then, I'm guessing. Home prices are insane. Rent prices are even more insane, and for some reason everyone's being subjected to them. And it's absolute bonkers horseshit. That renting is worse than buying a home, and buying a home is untenable for many. A lot more people are having to do roommates than previously, which sucks a lot, but I don't know. Survivable. My sister stayed in I want to say flop house, but boarding house, I guess is more what you call it, where you rent a room from a weirdo and you all share a kitchen, but really nobody uses it because it's gross. But legitimate homelessness, especially without any real support system or anybody who will let you use their address or anything like that, can be a real problem. If it's a small business, you may be able to give them the address for the library or some other random address and get away with it. and not really need to have mail. But if they do any background checking at all, and 9 out of 10 jobs do now, you're gonna flat out be disqualified for not living in an area, for giving dishonest information. And then they might ask if they're nice, and you'll be like, oh, I don't have an address currently. And they'll be like, oh, okay, thank you, we'll let you know, and then they'll never call you. Okay, going to the right. Glad there was an indicator there, or I would have been confused and headed left here. I would have for sure headed left if nothing told me to head to the right. Maybe. I might have gone the other way. Okay. Library Roy. And then that's probably what the vines are doing, is controlling where he is able to spawn. That's clever. Now what? The vine jump is absolutely not required. Wait, for him? No, he's not going to do anything. Works. There's no way I was supposed to bring a mushroom in here. There's nowhere I can go with a mushroom. Oh, there we go. Okay. Took a sec to set up. Yeah, it's hard for the player to see that. It's also kind of hard to hint at that. Maybe make sure the player can't get back out until they flip the switch. Like, make sure that fall down to that area is impossible to escape. That way they won't have anything to do other than to try hitting that block until Roy spawns there. You obviously know how to control where Roy will spawn to, so just making sure that that's basically the only spot he can spawn should help too. Where did I... Oh, that's... Okay, where did I miss the boat? Don't matter now. I'm gonna die. Vines are purely for decoration. Ah, the vines don't push Roy out. They kind of look like they might be in position so that Roy wouldn't spawn there, so that Roy wouldn't, you know, pop up here. Here. Well, I guess it can't. Oops. Indicated with a skull and a P block. No, I see that. But since it was a standard block, a standard breakable block, my immediate thought was, oh shit, am I supposed to get a mushroom? How the hell am I getting a mushroom here? Oh wait, did I have the switch in the wrong position? Was I supposed to do something else I didn't see? And, you know, I thought about it, I kept doing things, but because I could backtrack, it made me think I should backtrack and I must have missed something. Especially since, I don't know what the hell Roy's doing. There he is. But especially since we didn't see Roy right away, and I could backtrack, I could go back up and around, it made me feel like, well, that's obviously fun. Which you don't want, but it's pretty easy to control. Right here. There we go. That time he went right where he belonged. Right in this hole. You know, this cramp. Yeah, you have some room to dodge back and forth while you're waiting for him. There didn't seem to be anywhere else he could spawn either. So it seemed like we were really just waiting for him to make his way over here. But if that area feels too cramped or too easy to get targeted, you can make it a little better. Well, that's the only point that I was getting at, is that the player can backtrack. It's not super far, but it's far enough that they might get confused and come back over to here, where you utilize the same thing that I was suggesting. And wonder, like, well, what am I missing? The more you can corral them in the area where the solution is, the more likely they are to find the solution. If you automate the solution the first time, they're even more likely to feel smart about it the second time, but especially in a little area like this, if you automate something like that, they're just likely to not understand how that works. Also, I don't know what you could use to hit a block like that. Well, you could use a note block, and then you could hit it with almost anything that bounced into it. Like ball or whatever. The whole hassle is set up, though. Go. There we go. I mean, that was my immediate thought too. Even not stupid people make dumb decisions. It's also a lot easier to see what the solution is when you know what it is, and it can be really hard to separate yourself from that knowledge. And it's one of those things that's really hard to get a feel for. That's why I'll really often recommend Steve's videos to people. Steve's How to Make a Good Level does a really great job of going over it. I really just need a button for it. I really need a button for it. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one right goddamn now. What's gonna happen? Chat. I can't stress enough though how great Steve's videos are overall for everyone. Even if you feel like you know enough, he's just a great creator that just had so much good information. Even the older Mario Maker 1 videos are still full of really, really great ways to think about level making. Chat commands. Add a new command. Steve. Response. Activate. And then I will come back and do more commands for that later. Steve Gaming. There we go. Yeah, he's doing some retrospective stuff now, and it's also really great. In general, he's just got a really excellent narrative style, as well as a really good informational delivery style. Great overall. But man, the Mario Maker stuff is top tier. The Mario Maker stuff is a lot of what got me into Mario Maker. Oh, good. I'm glad these keep coming out. Especially if the player fucks up and hits it while Roy is underground. That's good. That's a good catch. And he taught us all to miss fuzzies. There we go. Maybe he'll come back in Mario Maker 3 if we get fuzzies. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I don't clearly recall the issues in the first place, other than struggling with some of the cycling, which seems like it was a lot better now. I don't remember, because I played some other level with Booze that had some really weird cycling issues too. It's a pretty common issue with Booze, but in general, we were able to proceed through it pretty well. There were a couple of minor potential hiccups there, but nothing absolute like end of the world, nothing crushing, nothing terrible. Overall, pretty good. But especially if you find any other reason to go back to it, it is always worth considering how players will make mistakes. And yeah, people are dumb. If you look at by no means do you need to chase popular courses. Nobody needs to chase popular courses. A lot of the stuff in popular is terrible. But there are occasionally pretty good levels in here. Blue platforming is usually pretty safe to look at. Yeah, we'll go take a look at it. There's nothing else in the queue, right? Yeah, there isn't. I'll close it and then we'll pull it back up. But if you look at difficult, like expert rated levels in popular or whatever with the search, you will find that the levels are often, take a look at it. I don't have anything else to look at. You will find that the levels are often relatively simple and easy to understand, in the same way that Nintendo often designed levels. And it's so difficult to exactly demonstrate, like, I don't know, there's really no way to show someone, like, that they know things that they wouldn't otherwise know without, like, severe brain damage. But you definitely run into it in a level where you think, how the hell was I supposed to know I was supposed to do that? And as someone who tends to meander in the wrong direction, yeah, dead simple. As someone who tends to meander in the wrong direction and then assume the wrong direction must be right, I plod through games. I don't like to look up the answers. I tend to go my way and often miss things. I'm playing through Shadow of the Erdtree now, the Elden Ring thing, and I made it to the final boss by random chance and now am backpedaling. And a whole bunch of stuff just doesn't make sense because I think I missed a bunch of story interactions because I wandered in the wrong direction and it kept working, so I kept going. Secret Gardens demo. We'll go take a peek here. But I also think that somebody who plays that way offers useful feedback. Cool aesthetics. Not enterable. Not enterable. Okay, neat. winter gardens, not Christmas gardens, huh? Okay. I like that little setup that fixes the POW in that position. Having a little bit more room for it to bounce all the way up, well, yeah, you only get one, so you probably want to keep it in place. You'll see the next one moving over, yeah. You see the next one moving over right away, too, so you understand exactly what you're getting into here. Okay. Can we make that? Oops. I tried that. The POW will move some and then be the same way. Yeah, it'll always stop like that. There is a way to turn it around, though. I played a troll level where they turn it around. I don't remember what it is, but there is a way to turn it around and have it bounce the other way, but I do not remember what it is. Esport. So it seems then like getting here is a esports. Is a camera scroll action. And then we're... Oh, okay, we can make that. That looks harder than it is. I don't know if you need that brown plant there. I feel like that's for sure gonna hit somebody and make him really... We're just waiting for the Wiggler to go the other way, I guess so. Oh, we couldn't see that one when we dropped, Yeah, it might be worth making sure the player can see this one, or has some ability to see it. That would be nice. I just kind of dropped blindly and landed on it, but very likely the player's, oops, gonna panic and miss it. Jump on the platform, it's too funny to me? You're gonna get booze. That's it. Look, I found water. Player already can't get out. But it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if you mean literally the spot I was criticizing, you want to avoid blind drop. It's not funny to ever have a blind drop, and if that's your perspective, it's too funny to me that you will randomly get fucked for no reason. Like, I don't know, don't make levels. At the end of the day, don't make levels. Yeah, we can see it here, but once we were up there, I was unable to see where I was dropping to, and it felt very blind. It looks like you will basically always land on it. I really feel like that's gonna catch me. I'm happy. I feel like maybe you don't need that piranha plant. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it drop, you see it drop down, but there's no way for us to see it, and I kind of wish there was. You probably could even do, like, pipe here, spitting out a POW for a piranha plant right here, a small piranha plant. Not a wiener, it's a piranha plant. That's what they look like. And then have the player get on that one. Well, probably a little lower, probably do it like here. So the player can get on that one, and then get on another one here, and then see where they're going to here. Something that allows the player to see it. I don't know exactly what you need to do, but I wish I could see what was coming next. I think a lot of people will fall straight down. A number of people are going to hold right, to hold away from the piranha plant that they're jumping towards and are probably going to miss it. And a number of people are going to go into spaghetti panic because they don't know what the hell's down there. But it does feel like bad form to not know what's next. Oh, that's the end. What part? No matter how negatively it impacts level, I refuse to remove that part where it kills you if you don't jump to the platform. Talking about the jump at the start when you go right, then left. Which part? Right here? After we get over to the other platform? There we go. Right here? Yeah, that seems like just a regular skill jump. That doesn't seem like a problem. Instead of jumping to the plat, just ride the POW. Oh, just ride that POW? Okay. Okay, let's see what that does. Yeah, the skill jump there seemed pretty clear to me, but I guess I did not consider what the right-hand side would have been. Okay, gonna go down there. You can hit those pows coming through there, though, so you can significantly cheese the level that way. Oops. That POW, that red POW that we are trying to ride there from that pipe is actually pretty easy to hit, too, it looks like. Missed it. I guess we'll never know. Spin block under the piranhas, which trap you. Ride it to the right. Yeah, I mean, the right clearly looks like a pit. The whole setup there is it just dunks you into the pit. I mean, that's fine. You could argue that the piranha plants there are decorative, and that all happening like that is just a sign of failure. And I can't reach that, and then those are there, yeah. Like it works. Oh, unless there's any other way for me out of there. If there's any way for me to get out of there, then I can cheat. Let's see. Break it however way you want. Nope, I can't think of any other ways to, like, break it. Yeah, it works. It all works good. Short and sweet. Sticks to what it's going for. Has a really interesting aesthetic style. Little Christmassy. Everyone's gonna think it's supposed to be Christmassy. It does its job. Yeah, 10:51. That's about the end of the night. I'm just gonna close the queue so it's not open. Oh, is it open already? Oh, it was closed already. Okay, I'm smart. And then, let me see if I can find something to just start. Nah, I'll just do a little bit of verses before I wrap up. Then I'll just wrap up pretty soon. I gotta take care of the cats anyway. We found a kitten under a car last week, and I have to go put drugs in it. Thanks, last
Mr.
follow.
Underscore Wicked has started following.
Weren't you following
Thank you.
previously? I mean, it's not like I count. Oh, did it fail to find a match? I think it did. Oh no, there we go. You booed my level because I was pissed off. What was it? Must have been a bad level. I don't know. People don't notice when you unfollow. The only way they might ever notice is if you refollow, but unless the streamer is extremely small and very, very petty, they're very, very unlikely to notice. So, I mean, it'll stop you from getting email notifications or pings on your phone if you use the Twitch app. Which, you know, bleh. But yeah, it's not the Wicked War Machine level. Well, I remember it. Hard to hold a grudge when you can't remember shit. I will occasionally make notes when somebody's like really racist. Or really, really, really intolerant, or like gaslighty or anything like that. I paid for my greed. Oh, I paid so much for my greed. Oh, I was in first place. And now I'm in last place. Go away, Toad. Oh my god. I just wanted a feather, because everybody else probably has one now. Nice. Can I get P-Speed and hang on to it? I hear them hitting the checkpoint. Well, I mean, criticism is generally not a personal attack. However, if people take criticism really poorly, I will immediately start in on personal attacks because it's funny. Oh, well, let's do this for a while. Maybe that'll ruin it and they'll all die. Oh. But I make no apologies. Regardless of whether or not I remember it, I stand by my behavior. When you have a pretty shaky memory, probably early onset Alzheimer's. Who knows though? It's pretty important to. Oop, and missed it. Oh, they were all right up there, neck and neck. Here I am in the toilet. It's important to be consistent, and it's important to be able to stand behind your own decision-making process. So, if anything, I think I'm pretty good. I don't know. It's fine. Nothing bad. I didn't get to see enough of it to make a good criticism, but vertical climb is usually kind of fun enough. From our world isn't great. Anything with the flagpole works. Well, this will be the last one, then I'll wrap it up. Yeah, my memory's always been pretty bad. I was on a lot of stuff as a kid that mess with long-term memory stuff. Just way too much methylphenidate. It was it's very similar to Adderall. It's what they gave people before Adderall, along with a whole bunch of other fucking things. And man, did it just absolutely fuck with me. I can't believe we got a dark level in multiplayer versus. I think that's my first time.
Thanks.
Okay, now we're both sad. I think you can spin jump on bones in Mario Maker, Super Mario World. Could have been a smart. Oh, naked pipe. Oh, this is bad level. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna be stupid. There's no reason for it to be this dark. Darkness brings nothing to this level. Definitely doesn't bring anything to it being multiplayer. See, the dumb thing that you wanted to do to get out of this level, Toadette, was ruined by you immediately being stupid. And now you lost. That's what happened. Oh no, she did make it to the end. Oh, it was right over there. So what she was gonna do was gonna be even worse. Dumb level. We're at Rafouille Ruine. Tower Ruin. This tower is haunted. You should not go. Wow. Man. I'm gonna go boo that. That's regular level too. No likes. 8 multiplayer versus matches for some reason. What is wrong with you, Nintendo? What in the fuck is wrong with you? It's balls. Esports. Uploaded in 2020. Tossed into multiplayer versus 8 times for some reason. What I would pay to be able to, like, get a copy of the fucking source for this game and look at the bizarre matchmaking decisions they made about multiplayer versus. Someone had Pogot up there. I'm betting that would have basically led right to the end. You know. We head back to the overworld here. Although this feels like the far side. They don't seem like a good enough creator for that to be a scroll locked level here. And then, yeah, this is the end. Yeah, weird. And then it's just bone spam. Then it's over. There were spikes on both sides of that for some reason. Yeah, dumb level. Dumb level. Dumb job. Dumb French. Dumb Frenchman? I'm Prancer. I'm Franco. Boo. Boo. Bad level, boo. That's where we'll call it. You guys have a good night. I will be back tomorrow to yell at more Mario Maker levels and do this. And, yeah, you guys have a good night. I'm out of here.